Hey, what's going on, everyone? Before y'all check out this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button down at the bottom. We appreciate y'all for always showing us love and support. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Unfiltered Brothers, and make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay blessed.
And welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered Brothers. Before we get this thing started, I just wanted to give a 15-second moment of silence for my family, my little bro, Monty Vaughan. He passed away, so 15 seconds moment of silence, please. And we appreciate y'all. Rest in peace, cuz. But here, y'all your boy Derek. To my left, y'all your boy Ford. What's up? To my left, y'all your boy Joe.
Because you used to be being on your right. I saw it. Oh, yo.
Look, I ain't got nobody on my right. To far left, how your boy Ran.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
And for
my diagonal.
To Joe's diagonal, we have a special guest here with us, big bro family. We have Greg Hutton here with us for this episode.
Appreciate y'all, fellas.
You know that. If you want, for anybody that don't know who you are, you give a short intro if you want.
I'm the old head of the crew, it seems like now.
You are.
Yeah, bro, you old.
We all went to the same school. I'm an 08 head.
Oh, no, don't lie on us. We was in middle school. You was in high school.
Right.
We was in the same system.
Trying to be younger than what he is.
You feel me? I'm just a real estate dude, outspoken, just like these good brothers here. I'm just the old head, that's all.
Facts. I did want to give two shout outs before we get this thing started. If you listen to this like on audio platform like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, shout out to AJ for doing our new music for the intro as well as outro. Appreciate AJ. Also want to give a shout out to the middle school girls here in Prince Edward County.
Straight up.
Just, won the first championship of the school.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Since the program
undefeated too, weren't they?
Went undefeated.
That's crazy.
14-0.
Hey.
Since the program started, and we was in 8th grade.
Whew.
We was the original.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling people that I was like, yo, I was the first.
Mm-hmm.
Like we
middle
was
school, yeah.
I played everything.
Because
whatever sports that was left, I
Mm-hmm.
played it.
Because we was YMCA right up until 8th grade, and that's when they switched over everything basically.
So what was that?
That was 8th grade.
2009.
2009.
8, 9.
It was us going into 9th grade that they stopped.
Yeah.
Because that was my last year playing.
So that's a long time.
Yeah, that was my last. I think 8th grade or 8th or 7th grade was my last year playing varsity for the YMCA. And I was like,
that was a long time ago.
Hey man,
Nice
this
to meet yourself,
long time ago thing, bro. I just graduated this time, bro. Chill.
I'm still in college.
Yeah, big ups,
You know what I'm
big ups to
saying?
them for real. But Greg, who we have here, he was also the coach of the boys middle school team.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Is that your first year?
Man,
Coaching anything?
Yeah, I started in October. It was dope, bro.
For real.
It was more than I expect. I love it, bro.
I know.
Really?
I know. I'm about to say I know how. I saw you mention. You was like it saved your life.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
yeah, man.
Elaborate on that shit.
Well, my trade is real estate. I'm a real estate agent.
We're gonna get in that too.
But to keep the lights on, I'd rather work at the schools. Ali from Talik, he was like, bro, you would do this shit. He was like, man, I used to do the summer camps at the school. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing. I'm a behavior instructor at the school every day. I'm just walking the hallway.
Behavior instructor.
You feel me? Most of the time, bro.
What the fuck you be doing up there?
Ain't got no job description.
They was like, we just need a nigga.
They got the job title in the
You feel
description.
me?
Blank.
Something.
I just know when I show up. You feel me? When I show up every day.
Bruh, so you like the disciplinary? Like,
He the one they called to
He
break
does
up the
be in the
fight.
gym
I
every
done broke up
morning.
many, and I started in October.
bro,
I just started in
wait.
October.
So we don't have a resource officer no
We
more?
do. We just one or two. But come on, man.
Yeah.
He come in.
I'm about to say.
They crazy. You ought to know you helped them to substitute the people over there.
Oh, look, bro. I'm gonna tell you, when I was 7, bro, I let them kids do whatever.
These teachers having nervous breakdowns, like for real.
Nah, these
I heard
kids
about that.
These kids more advanced than what we were.
They come out the womb playing with
Playing
iPhones
about
and shit.
Hey, man. But
Early.
the coaching with it and all, bro. Yeah, dealing with like being around them kids, it refueled a different type of thing in them. You know what I'm saying? So it's dope. I fuck with it.
That's all right.
That's talk about walking with a deeper meaning, boy. I'm telling you.
Behavioral. That's all right. I
didn't even know I was a position at the school.
I didn't know either.
What the hell?
He do
where you go to apply for this motherfucker ass, man?
That is the funniest shit. The thought of this nigga literally being like, "What y'all want me to do, man? You gonna do something?" I just know I better not see no fights in the hall.
Straight up. They gonna have manners. They gonna act right. They gonna treat these. They gonna talk to the teacher. Walk in. All right, they good. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
It's the 7th, 8th graders you really gotta.
So he the middle school bouncer. That's what he is.
This nigga bounce in the crowd. He over here giving pat downs when you get off the bus.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, bro, come on, stop playing. I know you got it on you.
What up? What's this?
Look.
Is that hard? Well,
hey, I was in 7th grade before. I know what you got.
Hey, look. He over there. He like, hey, nigga, empty your book bag. I know you got some shit. Look, he done took all the kids sit like, yeah.
You know what's funny? I got a handshake with all the kids.
I knew you was the type.
All the kids.
Greg would be a teacher that I'd be like aiming for. I'll be trying to get in this class. I can tell it now. Because I was a good kid. Like I just did my work. And I knew he probably just leave me alone because he knew I was a good kid.
As long as you do your work.
Who was a good kid?
I ain't do nothing. Don't talk to me, alcoholic.
He gonna be for that card on you.
Damn.
He taking my route with you.
Hey, yeah, bro. Because
He taking my route.
you know what's crazy with Graham be forgetting how much of a hoodlum he was
That's
in
what I be
school,
saying.
bro.
Hey, listen. Watch this. You wasn't in here at this time. Greg told him something that I've been telling him for years, but he be trying to get on me with.
Well, what was it?
Why is he having a girl?
Because you know why he had them players had girls, man.
Yeah.
Them
And
players.
Greg an outsider. Greg an outsider.
I ain't even gonna say nothing.
We were within the circle. I've been telling you this for years.
You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing. If that's the case, then I know y'all finna have a whole house full of girls. Stop coming for me for like that. Y'all not gonna come for me like that. Y'all worse than me.
Hey, first of all, bro.
And look, and we know one person who shall remain nameless. It got us all. No.
See?
Hey,
Please
you,
be
Joe.
Lord.
I was trying to help you
Snitch
out.
know everybody.
Oh yeah, we know. Look,
Ooh.
you nigga right there with that. Oh, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Crazy.
I'm over that.
Look, he real quiet.
Look, real quiet.
oh fuck y'all.
I won't talk about him.
Yeah.
You put D.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Did
man.
D.
Oh,
Y'all niggas
man.
horrible communicators, bro.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
you ain't shit. Oh, that line was way off.
Y'all horrible.
You should talk about Greg like that.
Oh, that's cold.
You should talk about Greg
Hey,
like that.
man.
So you fucked up.
What about the grade though?
Mhm.
Alright. You said it's real estate.
Right?
Oh yeah,
What's
back to that.
pretty much what you do in real estate, and then give like 1 or 2 tips of what you give people.
So you want the politically correct answer?
Nah,
Or you want
fuck
me to
that.
break it down?
No, we unfiltered around here.
Yeah,
Fuck
What
that.
hustle is or what it
What
does
the
for,
hustle is.
I mean, as much as you want to share.
bro.
So you won't get in trouble now.
Hey,
If folks in the street would really put their mind together, they can do all this executive shit. Because that's all it is. I'm finding the work, land, property, management. I'm finding the buyer, finding the seller, put my points in between. That's it.
really?
You know what I'm saying? Undersigned contracts. It take about 30 days to cash the check. But y'all see, I got other hustles involved. I still community. That's all that shit I'm doing with the school and community. That's marketing. My name already. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But like I said, the analogy of the streets is if dudes really use that hustle that they illegally do, they shouldn't do it. They can put it in something like that. I found that.
No, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
I always said niggas in jail the most creative motherfuckers
Most creative.
I've
Hey, it's
ever
crazy.
seen.
If
Yeah,
gonna
you know I
take
know.
life
I'm about to
chances
say
like that,
y'all
you should know
definitely
about it.
for real.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I follow, like, I ain't gonna hold you. Them TikTok videos of them making the snacks.
Niggas in jail.
Hey, bro, I'd be like, I saw a dude make ice cream one time. I said, ain't no way. I said, what? I mean, I understand that
They
you
get
do-
shit to make electricity in their room.
That's
You
crazy,
feel me?
bro. I'm
That-
like,
They put shit together to make electricity.
but my
just
thing
enough
is,
to
bro,
heat up.
like, maybe it's because we have so much, like, in a sense, so we don't never have to think that far. But, like, because, you know, like, think about it. Like, if you want electricity, go to the outlet. You don't never got to think past that.
I got you.
But when you in there, like, what in the world compels you to think, like, all right, I'm going to take this apart and do this,
But
do
you-
that?
Let me ask you this.
You know what? Oh, go ahead.
You know how easy it is for you to go in the kitchen and make you a damn fish cake? How would you do that shit in prison?
That's what I'm trying to say.
I can tell you. I'm telling you. They get the mackerel in the thing, right? Got oil in it. So they take it out, mash it up, put it in a chip bag. Put the oil in it, put it in the chip bag. And wrap the chip bag in newspaper and put it in the microwave. Just so it won't blow up.
Creative. But the same way y'all boys got y'all platform. That mindset always
bro,
there.
we didn't think of this.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't gonna hold you. Derek did all that.
I know the story. They told me the back. They told me the back story.
Oh, you out
know
here
what
telling
I'm
us
saying?
like that?
But you thought the idea of somebody. It don't
Yeah.
matter what environment they in. You know what I'm saying? If it's the right, if you got the right mindset, it's gonna click.
That's
Once
yeah.
it do,
Yeah.
you know,
You know what
I
the
mean?
inmate told me? He said, I'm gonna make it look like you make it at home. I told you a goddamn lie. That bitch went and did that thing, bro. He said, "Why?" I said, "Here you go. Here it is right here."
Just like,
Hell no, I ain't that shit. You crazy motherfucker. I'm trying to keep my job. I'm trying to keep my shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
you would have tasted that bitch.
Hey,
ass.
but, hey, I
You would have
was-
tasted that
hey.
bitch.
Yeah,
ass.
That's
you-
what-
they will saw you in the can. The investigator was like, "But Tony, come on."
Come on, yeah.
Yeah, they gonna escort your ass all the way out the
That's
building.
crazy. You know,
But you know the,
that's a wild story. I got to tell someone I got fired because eating a fish cake at work.
you know the most fucked up thing I heard about it though, like talent wise, is like all the talent, like I said, is either in jail or the graveyard. That's like I always hear. I don't know who I hear it from, but it's probably like one of those like black old heads, famous old heads that just be like the most talented is in the graveyards because they ain't really get a chance in life, but they had a lot of potential. They just went
I
down
mean,
the
you
wrong
got-
path.
Like, you really got to sit back and think about it. Like, it's definitely dudes in the hood, or not even just the hood, but like in bad situations that I just don't. I feel like if you gave those people, those kids, those young people, like an opportunity to like really flourish, like I feel like you would have like so many like doctors, inventors, engineers, and stuff like that. But it's just hard because when you coming from circumstances that was built around keeping you down, it's like almost like, you know, when you gotta literally survive every day,
Yeah.
you don't get time to think about how you gonna do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I think that's the sad part behind it, is that like you can't sit there and tell me that the creativity isn't there, because I mean, like, we just had a conversation about a dude making a fish cake in jail. Like, what? I can't even make that on the stove, let alone like making it in jail. But like the creativity is crazy. Like what? Like the thought process behind it, and just like the critical thinking is there.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, but you was right though, Greg. If for the niggas that like really talk about hustling, that, you know, it's definitely ways out here for you to get your hustle on.
So
Is
many.
there any like known myths like when it comes to like real estate, why people like stay away from doing real estate?
The thought of having a responsibility for that long is not true. Meaning you can buy a property for the first few years, live in it. After that, rent it out. You still making money off it. You can hire somebody to management. You ain't got to do it yourself type shit. You know what I'm saying?
That residual income is crazy.
Yeah.
Real estate.
Ridiculous. I love that
Understand.
mailbox.
That's
Money.
the
I
goal.
love it. I love
I
what
bet
in the
you-
road? Go.
That's the
wave
goal.
at the neighbors.
That's the goal.
Go,
Go
son.
pick up your newspaper.
You feel me?
I know it's crazy.
And you ain't
Yeah,
got to
that's the
have
goal.
money. You got to have money to do it. Nah, you got to have drive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can wholesale real estate, and I can also sell real estate as an agent. So meaning I can close and put money under my LLC's wholesaling, and the buy and sell together. Or if they want to go official, alright, I'll put the realtor hat on, whichever they want. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Damn.
You know, like, so bro, I'm not living with my mom's right now.
I bet.
I need to-
Build
I need
that
to-
credit up. Build that credit up.
Hey, bro, it's pretty
We're
decent.
gonna get that financing.
We talking.
Holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's some shit I heard. I forgot the exact phrase of that bitch, but pretty much it was like, I forgot what they asked. It was like an either or question. It was like, you rather have like somebody with more desire or more, what did they say? Either like finances or not. It was one or the other, but it was like desire. Because if you have desire, he gonna figure that shit out regardless. So
Straight up.
you know
You
what I'm
can
saying?
give. I mean, I'm pretty sure you definitely saw it in Longwood. You can give a kid, or anybody, any of us sitting right here, you can give a kid $100,000 and tell them, all right, go out here and make some shake. The person with desire gonna take that $100,000, flip it, make more money, or find a way to live off it continuously. That kid that don't got no desire, nothing, he'll blow that joint within a couple of months, and then it just be gone. Be right back on your doorstep.
He be the one that complain and people don't give him none.
He the one talking about
people don't got no support, no nothing.
I ain't never been here to nothing.
Right. You just fucked it up.
Speaking of real estate, we should have had him on the episode, but that damn watch and that rental property.
I bet, right? I want that Rolex. I want that property.
All right,
go ahead.
No, y'all go ahead.
All right, so we was having Joe had, I think this was like current events or some shit doing the podcast, and he was like, this woman brought her dude rental property, but he was pissed off
because he wanted
a Rollie. I was like, that nigga's stupid. But Joe, he playing the devil's advocate. He was like, maybe he asked for a road. Maybe he didn't want that rental property. So I would, you know what I'm saying? Like,
they both investments in a way. The Rollie is anyway. It appreciates.
Yeah, that never.
So I can't say it's not a fault, but yeah, that's a little too much. You can have a whole crib. You know what I'm saying? About 3-5 years, you can be out, rented out, everything. You know, while that's watch still in your closet.
I ain't gonna hold you. If my girl bought me a rental property, and if it was like a dump, I'd be so here. I'm like, I gotta flip this motherfucker, man.
She probably already got the money for. That's what I was thinking.
But that's what I was thinking.
If she already bought the rental property,
she got some money.
She got money
the bread to fix
already
it up
stocked up too.
Well, my first question is, the deal got to be right first. You don't just buy no dumb shit because you just buying it.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
Come holler at me. Wait, let's look at this together and make sure these numbers make sense. Like, don't just, you know what I mean? I appreciate it. But if you're going to do that, buy land. Just don't do no...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I would have much rather her just buy the land, and then we could have, you know, figured it out from there. But, man, you get a dump, bro. It's a dump.
But the gesture is, yes. I'll take a woman.
Give me that goddamn rental property.
Give me that goddamn road.
That's
I'll be driving a Jetta with a road.
I'm about to say hands out the window and shit.
Yeah,
look at this nigga.
I have my Snapchat captions ready, boy.
That's the only thing you gonna post. Is watch.
Stunt. Tire pressure gauge on.
Check engine light on.
All out there.
Somebody gonna snatch it in
He
fields.
come back out the store. he come back
Somebody
out
gonna
the store. Boot on
snatch
his
it
car.
off you. What you
Oh
gonna
man, yeah, fucked up. Nah, Gray made a point. I come out of Walmart, bro. Niggas jump me from my rolling.
Then what you done got?
I'm be crying.
Look, women only going on dates with them just to see the rolling. They don't give a fuck about that nigga. They just think he got money.
And it's fuck the woman that bought you the rollie.
Oh man, look, it's crazy though because I'm still gonna post that picture. I'll post that picture just like my friends. Like niggas thought they had me. I had another one.
Nah, fuck it.
Then you gonna get beat up again.
I'm about to say, nah, niggas gonna post the real picture and be like, yeah, we got that nigga. Watch. We got that nigga. Watch.
See,
that's stupid. I don't even want the road.
But I wouldn't take it.
Can't steal that house.
But
home insurance.
But with the podcast, we're gonna move on from what would you do. You know what I'm saying? I thought what would you do segment I thought it was pretty good.
I'm glad we getting rid of that motherfucker because you always try to set our asses up.
If you listening and you want us to keep what would you do, comment.
Don't comment. We going on to the fuckery because that's what would you do is fuckery.
What would you do was fuckery.
Y'all niggas was just capping.
I like what would you do.
I fuck with what would you do.
Hey, time out. Flag on the play. He don't give a fuck because Shonda don't fucking be here.
Exactly.
What that got? She watching?
It don't matter because she can't get to him like that. If she here, she gonna whoop this motherfucker ass if she was here.
It was one episode. I'll tell you about it afterwards. It was one episode, bro. She could not wait. I think I had just mentioned the podcast. She said, "Oh, speaking of the podcast,
you talking about me?
Oh no. I'll tell you. Oh, but yeah. She couldn't wait to give me. Boy, I live with my parents, dude.
Probably when you.
I said I was gonna punch my mama in the jaw.
You did, yeah.
No, get it right.
You used to go knock her out.
Oh, that's right. I did say knock her out.
Make.
And I said, what happened? He said it's only one punch, but I said it's your mama.
Right.
Most likely it won't be one punch.
No, because you know what, Derek asked these questions, but Derek not in a relationship. But bro,
Okay.
this was the conversation,
I
bro.
like that shot too.
Oh, niggas know what I'm saying.
So, all right, here it
They
goes.
be trying to hook me up with everybody on the net.
Damn right, I've been trying, man. I've been trying.
This nigga throw out a shout out. Hey, Derek,
Hey,
Somebody please slide this
Bruh,
inbox.
all right, so this was a scenario. You got you to reach your full potential and like get a whole bunch of bread.
right?
It
But
was,
in order for you to
two
do
choices.
this,
Okay.
It was two choices.
you gotta send your girl to jail,
Prison.
prison for 30 years.
Uh-huh.
Or
Or
knock
knock your
out your
mama
mama. Or pick neither.
And don't reach your
never, You would never in your life reach your full
Yeah,
potential.
that's crazy.
Nah. Yeah, moms.
Yes,
Y'all crazy.
yes, that's
Y'all
that's
crazy.
my
But
dog.
wait.
man.
Dog, Greg, Unfiltered Brother.
Wait.
I'm Pat Poose out
For
here.
30 years though.
I'm gonna go see
Pat
her.
Poose did 7
I'm gonna go see her.
for 30 years.
Bro, that
I'm
is
gonna
legit.
say it.
Like, that's almost like a
30
quarter of
years,
your
bro.
life,
Damn.
low key,
Well,
bro.
look, hey, it don't matter for him. He a hoe anyway, so he got to decide.
Bro.
Fuck up.
He'll be living his best life on the
fuck
beach.
up.
Hey, baby, you called me collect again. I told you about that.
Whole time we got another drunk sitting there in the bathing suit. Shit, they
That's
sitting
your
there
little
drinking.
girlfriend again. When she get out.
I'm not even gonna hit my mom. I'm just hit her with the towel shit. Knock her ass out for a second. Boom.
Damn.
He on the show.
That's why this
That's
man.
why he's
That's why that
I
man
wouldn't
is
hit her. I wouldn't
crazy.
hit her.
Thought
Nah, I
about
wouldn't
that.
hit her.
Because I dancer was
on
gonna
the
hit
show.
her.
I did it.
Dancer was gonna knock out. I had already had the conversation.
Damn.
Mike Tyson, his mama. at the
Oh
time.
yeah. And then they brought up. They was like, "Well, what happens if you don't knock out with that first punch?" I guess I gotta make. Hey.
Mink.
That nigga's crazy. No, the crazy part is his mama said, "You better knock me out."
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part about it all. We over here trying to
We
talk
arguing
good on her
her.
side. You know what? Just knock me the hell out, Joe. It was always something with your mama with him, though.
No, it was either your mama or your girl.
Oh, your girl, yeah.
You talking about Derek?
Those the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek do be setting us up.
Cause I want y'all to keep it real, man. I don't know, Calvin.
Ford and Duran be over here
single
capping.
one. He should.
I be like, look at it, what it is.
Shut your stupid ass up.
If you, like I said, if you fuck with it, comment. We keep it. So we're gonna move on
Let's
to this different segment.
fuckery.
Pretty much, it's pretty much self-explanatory.
Oh,
Fuckery.
shit.
It's the fuckery shit that be happening in this country.
Oh shit.
Mainly this country. We might go around the world maybe if some shit pop up. But just the fuckery that be happening in this country. You know, it be some dumb shit happening,
Listen.
and we want to talk about it.
Y'all stupid as a
So,
motherfucker.
why you looking at me like that, Joe?
bro.
You
I'm just excited.
about this topic?
Yeah, bro, I'm just excited.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck fool got going on. Look at him.
You okay? You ain't having no heart attack or nothing, are you?
Nah.
That's the wrong side. The wrong side, Joe. The heart on the left. He on the right.
Ford slow. All right. Ford just grab. He probably just grab. Just help me, please, help me. He want to do some shit like that. You can't see Ford grabbing the wrong side of his chest.
I can.
Thank you.
I can.
See, y'all ain't gonna keep playing my man.
You got some new glasses.
Yeah.
I like them.
Don't try
This
to
is my third pair of
weave
Ray-Bans.
your way out of this.
Oh, this nigga know how to talk shit to him. I just got
Oh,
the
man.
attention span of a
It
squirrel.
would be Joseph. He don't talk shit.
That's fine.
I made this man give me. We go up
All right,
past
we'll
it,
move
bro.
on. We can move past that. So yeah, like the fuckery, it's gonna be, it's gonna be a current event, but you know, we just talk about. So for this episode, the fuckery shit that's been going on in the country is the system. So we got one example. I think the well-known example is the lady that killed Dante Wright. The cop that thought it was a taser, but put out the gun and shot him and killed him. She only got 2 years, 24 months, but she'll only have to serve 16 months in jail or prison. I'm not sure which one she's going to, and then the other 8 months on probation or where the bunch.
That makes sense.
How can I go to the jail for weed or fraud for the same amount as somebody killing somebody?
What color was the skin of the young man she killed? What
Point
color was her
blank.
skin?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, then in the fuckery. That's
That's the fuckery.
That's it.
That's the fuckery shit. I kind of knew, like, when she was smiling in her second mug shot, I was like, oh yeah, she knows something.
She knows she gonna.
She knows something
she
we
good.
don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at Rittenhouse. Like, look at dude. Like, I mean, dude was sitting back, chilling with the judge, picking the
Taking
jurors.
a selfie. He took
Bro,
a selfie, bro.
Come on, man.
He took a
Must be
selfie.
nice.
I mean, the fuckery should just be dedicated to America as a whole. Like,
It is. I mean, most of the time, Probably all the conversation would be
No,
how
I mean, just
fucked
like,
up.
like every podcast what we're gonna start doing is having a 10-minute segment of just how the United States just piss us off.
We probably could release an episode every day then.
That's a damn shame.
What, you like this country?
No, I'm saying like you know that we could do that. You know,
Oh,
yeah.
it's that bad.
That's an
You know-
everyday type thing.
You know, when you talk about this country and shit, man, like
Now be mindful of what you say, cause we ain't trying to really just get kicked the fuck out.
Man,
I
it is
know
what
how I
it
know
is. I
where to
ain't no
go.
filter for nothing. I'm about to say, hey, what that shirt say?
Hey, listen,
Unfiltered.
government, when you come for his ass,
Man, you gonna
just
hear
know
what
I
I
was
gotta
sitting
say.
here
Bro,
minding my
they got
damn.
whole conspiracy theory podcasts and shit
They
that's worse than
listening
us.
They listening anyway with the phone in your hand.
Shit, I'm pretty sure that ring light got a camera on it somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised. But talk your shit.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like when you talk about this country, man, it's like the land of opportunity. But who gets the opportunity? Like when you got and that's my thing. You got this country. There's legislation in place where if you murder a dog,
You going
can
away?
you can get more years from you murdering a person, a human being.
A black person. they
Like
put that out
the
there.
concept of humanity doesn't exist here. Like, bro, and not even just talking about that, but like think about the prices on like medicine and stuff. Like just like people needing insulin.
Nigga, you see gas?
Bro, gas. Well, gas is expensive everywhere right now.
Chicken
I'll
wings.
still go up.
That's not really a
Food
United
going
States
up.
thing, though. That's just a kind of a COVID thing.
Oh, black people think, 'cause, you know, we like chicken.
No,
so
see
that's
what
a problem.
happens is
You like chicken.
every time black people put somebody onto something,
The price.
they
going.
jock our shit every single time, bro.
Like the forces.
They steal our flow, word for word, bar
Tim's.
for bar.
Tim's.
Bro, Tim's used to be dirt cheap. Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Gone the
One
fuck
little
up.
white kid wore those shits on TikTok. None of them bitches 100. And don't get me started on these fucking bots. I ain't never gonna wear no clothes. Every time I try to get some Jordans, I get let down. I got let down today.
I don't even
That's the fuckery, man. Fuck no, bro. Fuck this shit.
Let that shit
I
out.
can't get no ones today.
Let that shit out.
I can't get shit.
Bro,
Y'all keep making shit popular. You keep on jocking our shit.
bro,
Let
that
it
shit
out,
bro.
Let it out.
He done
I'm
got,
tired of this shit,
he done
man,
got,
Paul.
he done got happy. He done got happy.
Let him use.
Use him.
Oh.
Use
I'm
him.
just, you
good.
know what, for real,
No.
Use
I'm
him,
just
Lord.
tired of like, I'm
Use
tired
him.
of black people being like not humanized, but like we make everything.
I was on because I forgot what you said when you first started off. It was similar to what I've heard. It was like, when talking to like black people, well, I would say black kids, and you know, people try to explain the American dream. America didn't have a dream. Like we wasn't in America's dream when that phrase came up. So I can't, like, I used to, but now I can't go around saying I want to be like the American dream.
Bro, you know it takes, like going back to what Greg had said earlier, like working at the school. Like this man has to. I'm not saying you don't want to do this, but I'm saying like he has to set his image to a point where he has to be seen appealing to market him. Why the fuck does he have to do that? Why? I look at Greg, I'm like, nigga, no real estate. I'm asking about real estate information. Why? But that's my thing, bro. Like I feel like we always have to do more, but we always got to put up with more. It's not fucking fair. Like you get 2 years, 16 months, and then you get what 8 months probation. That's not even logical. For killing someone.
Killing somebody.
But my thing is not even just killing somebody, but you're a trained officer.
That's key.
Last time I checked, your taser and your gun on 2 different sides.
And
anyway.
it's on your
That's
offhand for a reason.
That's key.
Bro, my thing is, bro, it's
Like you can't just make in that field, like that. I feel like cops, doctors, pretty much them two. Lawyers, yes and no. It can be tricky with evidence, but because you can still defend knowing that nigga you killed.
No,
this
I'm
person.
not saying with that. I'm saying like more or less like if I come to you as a lawyer, have your shit together.
Well, I would say the fields that when it comes to somebody's life, I would say that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
with
fields with that. Like you can't make no mistakes.
that. Oh yeah.
You have zero room, zero tolerance for mistakes.
But do you
Me
think that?
going 1 inch or 1 centimeter left in your chest can cause you to fucking die. It got to be exact.
But I never, that's the. But do you think that cops' wages should increase so that way because once the wages increase, the specific, what you got to, the requirements.
Or allocate money more towards the training.
I don't. My phone is going off right now. Sorry, but no, I don't even think it's so much as the training. I mean, because you can send somebody to training a whole year for the position. If they still crazy, they'll get through the training, get on the street, and do whatever.
I'm about to say, everybody, niggas got intentions out here. Niggas
Yeah.
got intentions out here.
You know what I mean?
The bully in school can become the cop in your fucking neighborhood and
Or
terrorize.
Or the nerd.
Or the nerd.
Or the nerd who you know what I'm saying, who you bully.
And I noticed that a lot of cops are like
I
people
know.
in school.
We got
that,
something around the area. I forgot bro's name. But
we think, I'm saying you think because you fucking, I still beat your ass. That bad.
Dang, bro.
Bro, it's just kind of annoying because I get I don't know, man, because I don't want to talk too much.
because it makes you a whole nother person. That badge make you a whole nother person. Like you, whatever you are, don't supposed to change you. But that badge different though, because we know how it started in the first.
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't really say shit really changed.
A lot of people like that with
You know
that
what I'm
patch
saying?
too, though.
We got companies making money off the private.
You know,
prison
we ain't got
system.
we got the patch on.
You know what I'm saying? How you making?
Patch on
What you
the.
talking
No,
Come
motherfucker,
on,
the
bro.
prison, dumb big stick patch.
But you gotta explain something to me. I don't work at I'm not.
But
I work at so serious, bro.
them niggas crazy.
Hilarious,
Them niggas
bro.
crazy.
I work at so serious. I don't know. I thought you were talking about smoking. I was like,
What I'm saying, but it
Shut
don't
up.
It don't make no sense how companies make money off the labor in prisons and just private. The prisons make money off that shit. So nothing really changed. You know what I'm saying?
Can I add something? Historically, right? Everybody ain't gonna have it if you ain't got the mindset for it to maneuver through this corporation of a country they call type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the rich. You feel what I'm saying? So in historical context, when the British came over here, they couldn't control the nations of people. So they had to set up a class system to get things in order. You know what I'm saying? So whoever had the resources to do whatever they needed to do in life, of course, they was doing what they doing. Now we got to fight a whole different fight because we got to get to that mindset first. And then, these kids, other nations of kids, they already ready. Farming, shooting, everything. What we doing?
I feel like we.
back off that in a second. Oh,
I was about to say. I feel like. I get what you're saying, but I feel like we already got there. But it's like how we was talking earlier. We just don't have the resources. Like we always say that most talent is either in prisons or jail. We see who the prisons is mostly filled with.
yeah, and that's what I was about to piggyback off because I agree with you. It's definitely a mindset thing because you got to be aware of the situation that you're in, and then you got to maneuver it and figure out how to go about it. But the biggest thing is that, like you said, those resources. Because I was taught, it was like a class I took in college, and they were talking about money or just resources in general, how a lot of people don't realize, a lot of white people don't realize that the rich black people that you see today is what's considered new money. Your Jay-Z's, your Cardi B's,
It is.
Beyonce's, that's new money because they're the
It wasn't
first
inherited.
generation
It wasn't
to
inherited.
do that.
nowhere.
Exactly. But when you talk about, white people coming over here and they had resources, they had,
Right.
you're talking about, I met this kid in college who told me he was a descendant or something of Scott Tissue. The Scott Tissue. Yeah. And I was like, what? And bro was like, yeah, it was he receives not royalties, but his family has a stock in Scott Tissue.
I want to put something
Or some shit like that. I don't know if it was Scott, but it was definitely a tissue brand. So he receives bread from that. Legacies were born before you came to America, and a lot of our history wasn't started till basically after civil rights because a lot of us didn't know, who our ancestors and stuff were. We didn't come over here with nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say what pissed me off about that is they have these families these grandpas, great whatever with those names, but a lot of times, especially with our history, that shit was stole from a black person. So we would never know. Some may have invented what they invented, but I just feel like a lot of these ideas that we have, these ideas came from a black person, but we would never know.
Well, I mean, look
because
at
we
it
wasn't in
like
the power for that.
I wouldn't even
that's
say that. I think that you spiritually, like some things just seem black. Like no matter how white. No, I'm for real.
Oh, it felt that shit.
No, I'm for real. Like you ever like?
It's in my spirit right
I'm
now.
gonna tell you.
Yup. When I bought that TV, I knew a black man had made it.
Look. That's
Black man made this microphone.
Look, we on a topic now. Yup, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Stop lighting everything.
Go ahead.
I was just saying like
Oh my God.
like I feel like you just know when something is made black. We just don't know that it was made black until like years later they be like, oh, like black man made Jack Daniels. Like we kind of
Like we know
I
a
could
black
do you-
person came
I
up
could
with
do
the
you one
recipe
better.
for KFC.
Black man made everybody.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Jesus.
facts.
Well,
There we go.
yeah.
They don't want to talk about that though. They don't want to talk about that.
that.
My Jesus white. That's what they say.
In Jerusalem.
In Africa?
Didn't it say in the Bible hair bronze, skin of?
Yeah.
I-
What white man you know in Jerusalem just walk around on that side?
Colorblind then.
Hey, bro. Hey, you know,
Colorblind.
hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you.
Colorblind.
I don't know how many of y'all been to Jerusalem. It's hot out there. Hey,
is.
even if you was white,
You out
you
there,
had a tan like a motherfucker in that bitch, bro.
out there in Bethlehem.
Yeah. Wasn't no sunscreen back then, bro.
Hell no.
At all.
Them niggas
You
was
just had
being
to
cooked.
burn. You just had to be burnt.
Bro, yeah.
But
it's
just
crazy.
moving like, just keeping on that subject. The fuckery is the system. So it's another situation, but it's just with this situation, it's just how, I mean, people. I think that's why when people get out of jail, they go right back because there's really no programs in there or programs set up once you get out or anything like that. But it's like this case that I sent y'all, just the treatment of just people, but mainly, I mean, white people get any race get treated badly in prison.
I mean,
just how they treat,
Like you
their
said about the
people in
programs,
there,
the programs are out
something like
there. It's just up to them to make the effort to go to them. Honestly,
that. Right?
programs are
But
there.
is it-
What would you say? Like, what would you honestly say about the programs and institutions and stuff like that?
Well, the programs in the institution, a lot of them are kind of like they kind of bounce off each other because you hear a lot of the same things in a lot of the program, a lot of different programs. Most of the time, it's them talk about their feelings and stuff. You be like, look, why are we sitting here talking about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, you know what you did, you know what your problem is, so we just need to address those needs. You know, some people really do that stuff because, you know, like they feel like they go through something, so they feel like drugs or whatever is the answer. Like substance abuse really they focus on a lot of feelings.
Right.
Thinking for a change, they think of a lot of feelings. So they kind of bounce off each other. They be like, look, I took thinking for a change. I didn't heard all this before. I'm like, all right, so if you done heard it before, you need to utilize that in your everyday life.
Let me ask you though, working with corrections, like what was the policy or the protocol when someone asks for medical help?
We skipped right over forward.
Oh, my fault.
Well, I work in
you
food
talking
service.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't necessarily he wasn't in the field.
Oh, he won't shoot in the jail.
I was on
Ford
for
wasn't
a
in the
little
field.
while. Once I got certified, I said,
Ford said, I
I'm
won't
feeding
shoot in
y'all.
the jail.
Well, exactly. That's why he looked that way. I was like, Ford wasn't really in the field.
Back forward.
But like, what is the?
But he was in the right direction.
I know.
And usually with medical, man, but with medical, you really, it's really no gray area with it, honestly. Especially if somebody say they got chest pains, you automatically, you go into medical.
Okay.
Most of the time, you feel like you got a headache or something, they tell you to fill out a sick call.
Mm-hmm.
So you put in filling for sick call that could cost you $5, but you go in the next day, then they assess you. But you know, like I said, chest pains or anything like that, where you feel like you about to die or you can't breathe, you go into medical.
So do you feel like they abuse it?
Some of them, because you got someone with that mental health issue where they always feel like something wrong with them. Like one dude, when I was an officer, he had got high or spicy. He never really recovered from it. So like he would always think something was wrong with him. Like he'd go work out, his heart get to racing, he'd think he having a heart attack. He always be like, man, look, my chest. But nothing's really wrong with him in reality.
but you still like
you
respond to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So this case that I seen on like I think I seen Facebook first, but I looked into it a little bit. But it's this female. Her name is Tanisha Campbell. This took place in Louisville, Kentucky, and she was in jail. I'm not sure what the reason. Honestly, it doesn't matter. With the situation, she was in jail, and pretty much for 16 hours. 16 hours, she was begging for medical help.
Yeah, I seen that last night.
She was begging for medical help. She never received it, and she died. You know what I'm saying? She said she was yelling for, like, she said she was vomiting blood. Like, she was fully naked in the room. Like, she had,
somebody should have
came on camera.
Yeah, somebody should have been there for that.
She was like dehydrated. I think she was complaining about her stomach as well. But that was for 16 hours, and no one, like, help didn't come for 16 hours, and she died. Like, I feel
somebody getting fired.
Somebody's getting fired, but I feel like that's unacceptable. Like, honestly, that's
It definitely should have went that long.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just shows how they treat, people in jail. Then Kodak was on Breakfast Club explaining like how they had him in jail and shit like that. They said they had him tied to the bed, like.
Oh nah, he ain't doing that either.
Straight out, flat. You know what I'm saying? They was whooping his ass.
Well, hold on. Now, some instances, depends on what the situation is. They'll put you in like ambulatory restraints, where like you'll actually be strapped the fuck down. Right. But you just that's behavioral though.
But he also explained too, like after like they kept doing whatever they was doing with him, they kind of showed him more respect, shit like that. So that's how he ended up, like, of course, Trump, but that's how he ended up getting out quicker than what he supposed to be in there. He said he's still supposed to be in jail.
I think Bobby must have been that bitch wild.
Who?
Bobby's murder,
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
It took that nigga forever to get out.
Yeah.
I remember when Bobby went in, I was like, bro, I know they ain't keeping that nigga in there for that long. But nah, over would you finish?
No, yeah, go ahead.
16 hours, bro. I can give you hour 1, maybe hour 2. But if someone is asking for help for 16 hours,
I can't give you that. I can't give you an hour or two. But then, like, them first few minutes, something got to happen.
I'm thinking because he said jail. She was in jail, correct? Like she wasn't institutionalized or anything like that.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, I think she was in jail. So she probably was like
shouldn't have mattered
at a local. But you got to realize when you going into jail, and this is just what I've been told, so I can't speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I hear people talk about it, them people be on there acting crazy because you getting them.
Straight off the street.
You getting them straight off the street. So if they're high or something like that, like the policy for like drunk driving basically is you can get bond, but you have to be in jail for like a couple of hours to sober up before we release you.
I think we know. Yeah.
So my thing is, you getting those people straight off the street. I give it if it was jail. Was it jail?
It's jail.
Yeah, I give it to you for about an hour or two, but I think when she started. Vomiting blood.
Yeah, she was throwing up blood.
It was already too late then. It should have been addressed before then.
But them people still should be checking on them people every so often. Though.
Yes, but you know they not.
And people short, but
No, I wouldn't even say short. People just don't care. Like you can't. When you go into professions where you serve the people, no matter how much the people piss you off or get on your nerves,
you have to
for them.
Yeah.
Like it's like giving food stamps. You meet some of the most
rudest.
Boy, I get some of the most entitled people. Whether I'm investigating them for fraud or whether I'm giving them stamps, they will literally be some of the most entitled people ever. But I can't not care because as soon as I get cold with something, the person that needs me won't get the help they deserve.
Yeah.
So are we dealing with the 13th Amendment of all of this? You only could be, you're not a slave unless you go to prison or jail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised somebody gonna use it, abuse it type shit. You feel
for real, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they never took that part about us being 3/5 of a human out the joint either. So, I'm pretty sure there's someone around there trying to use that joint against us too.
I feel like they just added stuff. They didn't take nothing.
You know what's funny about the amendments is like y'all just ain't get rid of the original joints. Y'all was just like, hey, we just gonna amend it a little bit.
That's the definition of amendment.
We're gonna amend it.
Add shit to it.
But it's sad. But think about going back to that. Think about how many people probably died before Like, think about how many. I bet there's a whole bunch of complaints about against that jail for negligence and stuff.
Oh,
I
sure.
guarantee it. Because
Yeah.
it's always, this ain't their first time. This is
Can
not
be.
their first time. They was doing this before. This is the first time it probably got.
It caught up to him.
Yep.
What was the other name a few years back? Black girl that died in the prison. They locked her up. They had her on camera. It was a
Sandra
big case.
Bland.
Sandra Bland.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that was. When you had sent the article, I thought you had just resent that. I was like,
Yeah,
it
right.
happened again?
Yeah.
It just,
That's not the first one though.
it almost makes you feel like I ain't gonna hold you. And I mean, we can fast forward after this. Being black makes you feel like you can't even be human sometimes. Like you can't afford to make a mistake or fuck up or do something. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna go out here and mess up, but let's say I'm in the club or I'm in a social environment and one of y'all get to fighting. I gotta fight too because if it's a group, if they fighting you, I can't leave you out there, so I gotta fight too. But it's like in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I'm probably gonna get locked up. Like I'm probably gonna get the book thrown at us. We look like black men fighting in this blah blah blah. They're not gonna listen to nothing we're saying. But it's crazy because white people never have this thought of like what happens after the trouble.
You know what I was thinking coming, like, I don't know what to tell yesterday. I was coming down the road and I was wondering, I was like, I want to ask like a white person, like, is there something that you're fighting for currently? Like, I don't know, like, we every day we fight for just little rights.
Oh yeah, they definitely fighting. Keep us down, my boy.
Keep us down. But
Shit.
I want to know, like, do they know anything about like generational trauma? Like,
Can I challenge y'all on something? When we gonna start asking ourselves them questions?
Oh,
I
facts.
already know, yeah.
Cause we the only nation that they know who to fuck with. Cause we ain't standing up on
I already
nothing.
said
But
that.
not even just that, bro.
I mentioned that on air and shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not even just that. It's not even that we don't stand up, but it'll be like I'll get out in the crowd and be like, "Hey, all right, we gonna do this shit,"
Right?
and niggas be like,
That look he gave you was fucking still forward. It's like you hopped up his ass got big as a bitch.
"The boy, his little that old age started sitting, that leg started bothering me a little bit. I had to reposition, but then it's like." Niggas don't want to walk that walk with you. Like you can do it by yourself. I really feel like niggas are waiting for like a savior. Like they don't want to put the effort
Niggas
in, bro.
comfortable, man.
It's a lot that been to it. We've been torn down in so many ways.
Yeah.
The last 40, 50 years after crack, it was all for them, everybody for themselves. Man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Niggas comfortable and niggas don't trust nobody, not even themselves.
Yep. Well, you definitely.
Everybody else stick together. Black people, oh my god.
Yeah, but that also comes back from slavery.
Exactly.
When, you couldn't
We
like
still there.
Yeah,
Especially if you snitching on the field.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That concept of snitching and everything, it's crazy. Like I just saw this on social media the other day. Like hush puppies, how they got their name.
Yeah.
Like
They do that, like,
They
yeah.
used to
You
do
about
it
to
at the
fuck me up.
dogs, bro.
You about to fuck me up? Tell me, bro.
Oh, you ain't never. Know? Bro, they said that when slaves used to run away, they would
do
take
them
the cornmeal
to the dogs.
and they would throw it out to distract the dogs. Called it a hush puppy.
Oh wow.
I said, bro, ain't no fucking way.
Oh, I ain't
Like-
mad at that then.
But you, no. It wasn't nothing bad. But it's just you'll be surprised how much from slavery, and even before then, how broken we were coming over here. How much they broke us when we got over here. How much that was generationally taught. Like I don't know if I told y'all boys this, but you know how like our parents used to always make us. They'd be like, "Don't go out here looking like anything."
Mm-hmm.
They say that the reason that they told us that was because back in the day, kidnappers, child molesters would always go get the kids that didn't look like anything because they were the ones that weren't. Yeah, they didn't have nobody. Those were the ones that they wanted because they thought no one wanted them.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how subtle these things are, and they're taught generational.
I just want to bring that right back to, I feel like that's why they put us or held us in certain circumstances where it was tough for us to get out, because we survived all of that. We can survive that. Imagine what a nigga that wanted to read a book. Like, they kill people for reading books. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's why they put us in those situations, because they knew we got just a little bit of knowledge. Just rap after that. We can survive slavery.
Now, we'll say there was always a revolutionary period. There was always areas where we was actually successful. But we all know what happened to it. You know what I'm saying? They just destroyed it either way they could. You know what I'm saying?
No reparations out there.
That revolutionary mindset. We've seen our people do some, like the NOIs, you know, them types of organizations. I don't agree with everything, but I respect it. You feel what I'm saying? But we've seen it before. They're either attacked in a way politically where, you know, don't mess with them type dudes. You know what I'm saying? Or like the Panthers, they get destroyed. If you ask me, the Panther thing was similar they did to the East Coast, West Coast, and rap. You know, it's like they do it in that. You know, everything we touch, they kind of damn near destroy us in a way. You know what I mean?
If they ain't destroyed, they took it over.
You feel me?
They found a way to monopolize it for them and made profit off us. Like that's, and you know, it's crazy because I don't ever think in our lifetime, at least, we'll see a point where it's going to be a true change. Like a true level of acceptance.
That was gonna be my next question for all y'all. Like, do you have hope for humanity?
Oh yeah, I do. I mean, because you change is real subtle, and whether you want it to change or not, it's always gonna happen. I don't think it'll happen in our lifetime. I think, but you know what I see? I see a lot more kids. This next generation is crazy to me. Like a lot of them, I don't really agree with a lot of the shit they be doing. I'm pretty sure our parents said the same thing about us, but
yeah, that's for damn sure.
But you know, like they a lot more woke to shit than we are.
Information.
The transfer of information is crazy. You gotta realize we came up when we were coming up. Encyclopedias was like the only real way.
Yeah.
We're the generation that internet became internet, like AOL, dial-up. Like, bro, now it's like if a kid wants to know something.
They look it
up on their phone. They get the information right there. There's no censorship when it comes to information like that. So these kids are coming out the womb, and they're processing this information on such a higher level that they're becoming way more advanced than we were back then. So you gonna have some kids that's gonna be stuck in the ways because that's generational. Like it's taught. But then you got the ones that's crazy woke. Like I'm starting to see a lot of white kids like go against their parents' beliefs on like homosexuality, racism, just things that's becoming like low key norms in our society today. Like it's gonna change.
I see it every day.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure working with the kids.
I kid you not, I walked in one time, bro. Kid had a mullet, a plaid shirt, jeans, and some Jordans. I didn't know how to embrace this. I was confused, bro. Like, these some wilding out kids, like literally,
bro.
You know
Yeah,
like they. All right, y'all can call me old, but it was still separate when I was in high school. You had your groups of people. You feel what I'm saying?
It was like that for us too.
These kids all together.
Yeah, it's
they
different.
Chilling, they different, bro. All of them hip hop, damn near. But you know what I'm saying?
But you know it's crazy when I noticed it more when I see FBC now. Cause I'm like, bro, okay, we getting everybody in the group now. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, like nah. I'm telling you, it's different. Like back in our day, you may have hung out with white kids up until like middle school. After middle school, you pretty much found your cliques. And it was separated. But now it's like, I be like, bro, like, oh, y'all still cool? Like,
Right. What about y'all?
It's hope. I got hope. Like Joe said, I don't think it'll happen in this lifetime, but you know, but I've really been sitting here thinking about something, and I wanted to backtrack. Cause, you know, Derek said something about trusting black folks. You want to know what really deterred me from trusting black folks was life. Cause homeboy, you know what I'm saying, shot dude when he ran off.
Talking about the movie Life?
Yeah, nigga. Shit crazy. Just pop that man.
No, I'm over it.
I thought this nigga was about to say something deep as fuck. I was ready for the fucking answer, bro. I'm real pissed right now.
Bro, that's what you saw. I said the movie Life.
Yo.
For once, it wasn't me.
That was crazy.
How you felt on your debate is how I'm feeling right now.
Bro,
Oh, not the space and ocean.
How you felt on your debate is how
Bro,
I felt. I really thought this nigga was about to break some shit down.
I'm telling you.
I was
This
gonna say,
nigga
damn,
said,
It's the delivery.
Oh, this nigga is woke.
It's the delivery. It's the delivery.
bro,
It's the delivery.
Fuck that nigga,
I mean, hold up.
I let every example this nigga could have used, bro. He walked off.
I'm over that nigga.
Got my jacket.
I'm over that nigga.
You gotta
man.
storm off and come back.
Yeah,
Good
storm
girl.
forward.
Open the door.
I come back.
Now that's like Martin. He tried to storm out with Gina. He said, "Can I borrow $5?" Go ahead,
Straight
for
up.
because I'm over that. This nigga broke
Hey, look, man, I'm black, man. This is what I do.
It was. It pissed me off. Nah, it,
But yeah, I think change will come, but I mean, it might come in our lifetime. Might be too old to like actually realize it, but I mean,
I hate you, bro.
Favorite, bro.
Let Ford talk, man.
I'm bad. You saw you, bro.
I know Harlem Nights is a good movie.
It's the best shit. Yeah. Go ahead, Ford. Shut the fuck up, Joe.
My bad. Okay, I'm done.
But yeah, like, cause I see that work all the time. But I got black inmates and white inmates, and when it comes, cause when I tell them, hey, I'll let y'all go back to the dorm early, if we get these cars out by such and such time, oh, they gonna band together. When I say them black and white inmates, they band together like, and I'm like, why can't we just do this outside on the street? Like, y'all locked up, y'all working together, but the ones out there free, shoot, they going against each other.
But you want to know why? Because unfortunately, in prisons, everybody is equal. There is no higher tier than the other one. Everybody's a criminal. So when everybody's put on that same playing field, everybody is treated as equals. Everybody has to work together to get to a common goal. Out here, it's not like that because.
Are you talking about within? Are you talking about separate race? Or are you talking about within the?
What's them things
Agree
called?
with the prison analogy? That was a good analogy.
Hey, what's the little Nazi symbol called?
I don't know.
Yeah, you see them got them tats on their necks, right? They cool as fuck with them black dudes in there. You
I
know,
don't know. I
you
just feel like
wouldn't
they
think
fuck
of.
with their own community more in prison, just because they have the mentality.
Well, yeah,
of,
but like
they
for
have to
the
stay-
purpose of Ford's analogy, like them working together to get
Yeah,
out.
I mean, I didn't see a couple of them that just be like in the pod. They be just, they cool.
One thing about them Latinos, they can work their ass.
Yeah, they work their ass off.
That's hey, they be
Man,
that
those-
inside
they
and
my favorite
outside.
workers. I don't fight no Latinos.
This was not the thoughts of Greg Hutton.
You want to throw that out there?
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta throw
I just want
that
the
out.
record to show I don't hire nor fire.
I'm just a bouncer at the school. You know what I'm saying?
They say he's just a bounce at the school.
All right, so this is kind of connecting to that. This is like the last thing I ask. Y'all, pretty much y'all two is pretty much saying like you have hope, but maybe not in our lifetime. So we really don't necessarily know. We just saying that, but we don't know because it's the unknown. And honestly, niggas don't know with the way shit going on in today's world. Plus, just us being black people, we don't necessarily know what's gonna happen next month, next week. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So like, what was the real? I think it was pretty much asking, does the unknown scare you?
It's supposed to. It's supposed to. Let me tell you how I can tell if someone's.
Well, I
really,
guess scare you to affect you in a way.
Yeah, that's how. I'm gonna tell you how I know somebody is like a real, true, genuine person of like quality and desire. Is that when you face the unknown and you don't know what the fuck about to happen, you have no idea,
Yeah,
and you still walking, nigga? Can you imagine?
you got to be a brave motherfucker, dog.
Bro, can you imagine a picture you walking through a cave? You
Can't
walking
see
through
shit.
a cave, you can't see shit. You just walking. And all you know on the other side of that cave is whatever you desire is on the other side. But it's pitch black, you can't see shit. You just walking. Walking by faith.
Got to
You
have.
could turn around and walk out that joint behind you. You know it's like
You know,
behind you.
yeah.
You can stay on the other side of the cave, but that unknown to go through that, to push through that, man, it takes a real genuine, it takes a real like top notch person.
You got to be able to go through whatever situation or storm and just get you to the other side.
Facts. Every time.
You about to say something?
Yeah.
Well, I was about to joke on you for a second because he really bring out his radio voice, don't he? Derek be like, yo, and then do this. So when he asks this question, like, he want to get his point. You know what I'm saying?
And then he sit there and when he get off the mic, he be like, fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I told y'all niggas. Yeah, you are a different person off the podcast sometimes.
Yeah, for real.
Nah, you're genuine. You're genuine. I'll say you 100%, but you put on.
He is 100% menace.
You put a little bit more. I don't want to say swag, but you put like a little bit more.
Nah, he's a menace to
On the
society.
podcast.
He knows,
Yeah, you a little bit more.
Shut down the
composed.
fucking
he knows
school,
what he's
guy.
doing. He
Yeah,
know what he doing.
confidence.
He know what he
It's
doing.
like
Yeah, you very confident.
Yeah, it's a different level of confidence. I mean, you always exude it, but when you on the podcast, I feel like that's when you in your natural element sometimes.
Hey, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, because you
His
know,
natural element of being a fucking menace.
because but that's the thing about that nigga is a menace.
He's sick.
Before we hype this nigga up, he is.
He
a
is
menace.
just sick.
But I feel like this is
And don't give a fuck. This is what I like about him.
you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
different people shine in different areas. But this is like, you know, these two can shine behind instruments or whatever else they do. Or he can shine in prison, he can shine in real estate. I feel like this is you. Like you just because I'd be like, Derek be talking shit. I'd be like, Derek be on this stuff today.
I'm gonna talk my shit.
At
Something.
least he a menace on and off camera.
Yeah, that nigga was a menace like on camera, but now I'd be like, oh man, if he want a menace on camera.
Fake friends.
Oh yeah.
friends.
Can't have no fakeness on Unfiltered Brothers.
Fake
All
friends.
right, so I'm glad I'm still here.
I mean, nigga, you the president, like you think.
Where the fuck he going, ain't
This
it?
nigga lost his mind.
Fuck he think he go?
What the fuck we gonna do?
Do you think?
You better
Cause
figure it
look,
out, nigga.
motherfuckers ain't scheduling shit. Coming with those
figure that
topics
shit
and that shit. You go, goddamn it, we go too.
Nigga, I'm
It
in
don't
charge.
work like that.
I'm in charge of unfiltered arguments. That's all I be
Hey.
doing. I be like, oh, I got
Look.
my one job. I'm
Hey,
good.
Look, you gonna have to
Look.
figure that shit out.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, bro. I ain't got time for hope. I'm tired of that word, to be honest with you.
Oh, what you mean?
I can't think like that. I ain't got time to think like that. I got girls, we got generations, we got a lot of shit as black people that we got to do as a whole before we even think about whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I can't. Nah, I don't move like that.
So you focus more on the now?
I
Focus on what you
focus
can do
on
more
like
now?
where we at now, how we use your, how you use your opportunities, your resources to kind of stay on that
But
tunnel
that's my,
vision.
I
You know
feel
what I'm
that.
saying?
but that's what you're supposed to do.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And in my mindset, I'm more like, I agree with you completely because I was told that you need to be a better you for the next generation.
Right.
Like I always want to
Right.
give my kids more. Whenever I get to that point, if I get to that point.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh yeah, all right. but you know, like so, I always push myself to be more. The biggest thing the number one thing I realized that you should always push yourself to do, education,
Absolutely.
bro.
Absolutely.
You don't have to go out here, and this is just, this is my no cap, but like you ain't gotta go out
God
here.
damn,
and-
motherfucker.
I mean, it's not the segment, but I'm just saying like this is gonna be my no cap for
About
today because
to
I
be.
ain't had one.
Yeah.
So anyway, but like read, bro. Just educate yourself. Like, know what's going on around you. Like, I had a whole bunch of people hitting me up saying like, the fuck's going on with like, us in Ukraine. I'm like, that's not even the situation, bro. We have nothing to do with that over there. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, nigga, if you just take 2 seconds to like read an article instead of like looking at the headline, like, bro, just educate yourself and know what's going on around you and know. Because you got to know your history. Because if you don't know your history, it has happened a habit of repeating itself. You have to know what your history. You got to know where you come from. You got to know you.
This nigga Segway game is crazy. You know what
Crazy,
I'm saying?
right? We've been doing this for a while now, bro.
You know,
And now we're
now.
the last topic of the night.
Any final thoughts on that?
No, I ain't got a damn thing.
You better make it up from that goddamn lifetime.
Don't bring that trauma back.
Don't bring
The
that
trauma.
Don't bring that trauma back.
Fuck you, Derek. You know what? Fuck
Everybody toxic
go-
in some way or shape or form. man.
Exactly. But
you. Shut up.
we're gonna move on to our last segment of this episode. No
God, that
cap.
bullshit.
Cap.
Uh-oh.
Joe, what's
I
that?
like
Your no
that.
That
cap?
man
Oh,
cleared
yeah,
his,
that's definitely my no
that
cap.
man cleared his throat. He finna go to Jesus. We finna be sitting here for like.
I niggas in my throat for real. Don't be hyping me up like that.
Come on.
I ain't got shit.
I knew you was gonna say that shit.
Hey, let me tell you something, dog.
That joke was like,
How you like that? Cause I ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing
I'm gonna
for
tell you
it.
something, bro. You hilarious, man.
Oh God.
Don't ever
bro.
change, bro. That nigga has not had no cap in 2 years.
At all, bro.
Bro.
No, you remember that one time he had that real long ass no cap when we was on Zoom?
Yeah, I remember, but I mean, that's like.
He wrote that shit down.
Yeah,
bro. He had that
yeah.
shit.
It was put
He
some
had that
thought
shit
into
ready.
it.
Yeah.
Well said. I got you.
No, because he was like, "No, I don't really got no cap, but you know."
Yeah.
That was one time, but that was a hell of a time.
That was a good no cap.
That was a hell of a
I'm like
time.
those on once in a lifetime. You better enjoy while it
That was
lasts.
a hell of a time.
I can't wait to see this nigga at the fucking altar, bro.
I
They were
can't
like,
wait
"Did you prepare your own vows?"
Yeah.
Don't look this way. I ain't got my vows.
Dang.
Red, you got a no cap.
No cap, or like just in general in life.
It could be anything,
Anything,
bro.
It'd be something stupid.
I don't mean to be like, but yo, shut up and put up, bro. Like,
Shut up.
God
Man,
damn.
so-
I'm in the sales game. I'm in the real estate game. You want to sell a house or not? If not, all right, call on to the next person. Like, that's how I'm looking at life. I'm sorry I got to be like that. Friends, family, listen. I
Bro,
got shit going
respect.
on, bro. Shut up.
Anybody
and
got
put up,
time to be dealing with shit
You know
no more,
what
bro?
I'm
Hey,
Yeah.
that's the name of the episode right there.
What?
Where he said,
Put up and shut up.
Put up and shut up.
Put up a shut
Straight
up.
up, man.
Yeah, write that down.
Alright,
Boy, shut up. Boy, you got no cap.
Hey, look, if he ain't got one, I got one for him.
Nah, we good.
Come on, man. I
Man,
got
your
one
time to
for him.
shine is at the end.
I got one for him.
No, you on you.
Damn, Ford, I tried to help you.
It's 2022. We need to mind our business.
You got your-
There it
That,
is.
that includes
Damn.
you, President Joe Biden.
Uh-oh.
I had you. I was
Uh-oh,
gonna
you
text
took
you
it
on the
there?
phone with the no cap I had,
business.
but I mean, since you didn't when I did,
We don't
say
need to go
pretty
over
much-
there.
Fuck the goddamn
Because if you
president.
call my name, I'm sick or dead already.
Damn, not the gram.
That was gonna be my no cap for real. Don't call me.
Hey, look,
daddy.
I got you, Derek.
I ain't
Don't call
answering
me.
the
I
phone.
got you on the no cap, man.
Bro, y'all,
Gotta call Jesus. Don't call
call
forward.
y'all tripping. I'm going to give me my Camaro.
Excuse me.
Fuck that.
Be over that.
Who
joint.
get
Don't
your
call-
Camaro?
Hey, listen,
Be over
that
there.
shit ain't
In the
got
upper
nothing
room,
to do
ain't
with
it?
me.
That
I ain't do nothing to me personally.
I ain't even
I don't
know
even like
Ukraine,
y'all.
how you say it was a country. So I don't
I
ain't
don't
got
even,
nothing to do
I don't
with it.
even like y'all.
right, right.
We going to work at that. You have a time.
We might have to cut that out.
Fucking another
We're not
se-
gonna-
another
we're not
set
gonna
of
put
unfiltered
I
education,
know such
nigga.
a thing. I thought we was friends with Russia. I didn't know nothing.
Nah, it was only 45 for real.
Y'all give this nigga a platform. See, that's what happened.
Look, I'm
Rand
being
got that nigga a
honest.
platform.
I'm being honest, but we don't.
I had to work.
We don't need.
I'm about to fuck y'all. I'm about to fuck these
Biden.
niggas up with this no unfiltered
Black
argument.
folks, we voted for you. Black folks, what we do? We mind our damn business. They ain't got nothing to do with us.
That's not true.
No, hell no.
Those
these
is
motherfuckers
motherfuckers out there.
But over bullshit, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Well.
Let some police lights be
Some
outside right
of
now.
them,
Who
some
out here
some
getting
of
arrested?
Rand, what's your no cap?
Which
man?
one you want? You want the first one or the second one? I mean,
Ooh, he got two of them things.
Talk your shit.
I got two, my guy.
Whatever one you think be like, oh, this
Can I
motherfucker here.
can I do both?
Do both.
Do both?
Yeah.
Eat with the people you starve with.
I hate this nigga.
And
Go ahead, get it started, my brother.
second
Go
one,
ahead, get started.
second one is my this guy I met while I was working at Fruit Valley made a post, right? And it said, expect little from others, expect more from yourself, and expect the most from above.
Okay, now.
I hate this nigga.
No cap.
I hate this nigga, bro. It don't matter if you sit here and you read a scripture from the Bible. Rand gonna top
He
it.
gonna deliver it.
Gonna deliver.
He gonna deliver.
It's the delivery, man.
Man, you do. You have a cold ass delivery.
You know,
do.
I just be me.
Because that nigga definitely told that life joke.
He had
Yeah, you
it.
told that life joke.
Bro, no,
You
no,
had
no,
quiet.
no
Yeah.
cap. You fucked me up. On
Hey, don't
He
sleep
had
on his
that- that
arsenal,
life
man.
joke.
Don't sleep on his arsenal, man.
Bro, yeah, this man
bro.
deadly with that joint, bro. Yeah, you
I like
crazy.
that.
talent. Why
I like
you say
that.
that as a talent?
No, he got a crazy ass delivery.
Nah,
with
he
that.
practiced that joint. He
I
I
practiced
didn't
that.
actually.
No, I'm saying, bro. It's just,
Rand.
that life joke was off the top of the dome. I know that.
Rand.
And he definitely. I said, "Oh, this nigga talking
That
deep."
is nice.
That nigga said,
Nigga, I was like,
so when he shot doing the thing, I said,
you said,
To move with life.
I looked right there for. I said, "God, foul for this nigga."
I hate that nigga. But with that, we come to the conclusion.
Hey, not like that
Of this
ocean shit. That
episode.
space shit.
Greg, you got any thing you want to promote? Your socials?
First and foremost, like I should have said in the beginning, I appreciate y'all inviting me. I'm proud of y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing, bro. I'm supporting y'all. Don't even worry about me. I do what I do.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
First give.
Tag is,
We're gonna put his
yeah,
socials
so,
in there.
Oh, yeah,
tag
for
his social
sure,
media and
for
stuff.
sure,
You got
man.
a business joint or anything?
Man, y'all kids know me. That's all you need to know.
That's it. That's it. Y'all heard it here first.
First giving honor to God, who's the head of my life.
But before we get out here, I want to say, RP my cousin again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put it. He made a guest appearance in one of our podcast episodes. So I'm gonna put that clip at the end of this. If you're watching it on YouTube, I'm gonna put that at the end of the video.
Word.
But make sure you subscribe, listen to us on pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, get those numbers up, and subscribe to our Patreon as well too.
Of course.
If you contribute to tier 2 and above, 10% of that donations will go to FGC or FBC, Fresh Boys and Fresh Girls Club at the end of the year once we do our donation. So y'all know not only supporting us, you support some nonprofits and the organization that's catered to run the youth and mentoring the youth. So, you know what I'm saying? So, with that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, and we out here.
He's a stupid motherfucker.
We're gonna meet for it.
Both of you.
Like me, you know what I'm saying? Where I can talk to you about real life stuff. Majority of people so ignorant. Yeah. Okay.
What's going on with you, fam?
Nothing chillin'.
Nothing much.
Shout out to Monty.
What's
going on?
Why's it hot to the podcast?
My boy Scoop, got cousin Deshaun,
What's
my
going
boy
on with
Joe.
you, boy?
We're gonna let y'all boy get back to what y'all doing.
Yes, sir. Stay easy, bro.
All right, family.
But like I said, man, it's hard.
All right, love you too, bro.
But yeah.